A shrill voice cut through the silence.
This is the house my sister is taking.
Karen, the chairwoman of the HOA, stood at the edge of my lawn. Alexis was next to her.
We have decided,
Karen continued,
that you do not belong here. The house is officially transferred to my sister's use.
She handed me a paper with the HOA logo.
You must leave the house. Without objection, this is the decision of the council.
I took the paper. It spoke of a force majeure redistribution of housing stock in the interests of morally injured members of the community. My address, an anonymous reference to the current tenant, and Alexis's name in bold. This is nonsense, I breathed. You have no authority to dispose of private property. Karen snorted.
We have a charter. You signed it when you bought it, and it clearly states that the council can redistribute resources if necessary. Alexis is the needy party. She needs a house.
Before I could answer, the house was already moving. Workers were taking out my things. But let's rewind a couple of months. Then I accidentally helped an elderly man in the parking lot of a local store. His old Cadillac stalled, and I gave him a ride home. It turned out that he was a former accountant for the HOA, or rather, Karen's former personal accountant. While we were driving, he told me how her internal reorganization cost him his career.
When she gets to your house, remember our conversation,
Said as we parted. At the time, I did not attach any importance to these words. But now, looking at how a strange woman is in charge of my house, everything fell into place. I asked Karen a direct question. When are you going to start the invasion?
On Monday,
She answered with a stone face.
Alexis has already ordered a team. We'll change the locks before lunch. Better start packing. The sooner you move out, the less hassle.
Meanwhile, Alexis was walking around the yard, assessing the layout.
Leave the curtains. They'll do.
Karen looked into the garage.
And put the motorcycle away. We'll put a Tesla station there.
I nodded, pretending to agree. I understand. I'll put everything together myself. I won't get in the way. Karen smiled with satisfaction.
Now that's what I call a mature approach. And don't forget to turn off the electricity. Why waste resources?
The next morning, a sealed envelope lay near my mailbox. Inside were the HOA reports, fictitious estimates, payments for beauty salons, design services, and most importantly, a complete renovation of Alexis's house, paid for with association funds. Only one person could have handed over these documents, the man from the parking lot. I scanned everything and sent it to the district attorney. 3 days later, I received an official response. The materials had been forwarded to the Police Department of Economic Crimes. On the fourth morning, Karen came again, this time with a lanky man in glasses and a folder in his hands.
An inspection of readiness for eviction?
She announced. But you said in a week?
Plans have changed.
Karen answered dryly.
The house is vacated today. No discussion.
It was at that moment that a car with blue flashing lights pulled up in front of the house. Karen turned pale.
What kind of circus is this?
Her voice visibly trembled. An agent presented a warrant.
Karen Mallory, you are under arrest for financial fraud and abuse of office.
2 months later, Karen was officially suspended from all positions. The court ordered an external audit of the HOA, during which a whole network of fraudulent schemes was uncovered. Fictitious contracts, one-day contractors, write-offs for non-existent expenses. Karen received a suspended sentence, a hefty fine, and a ban on any administrative activity for 10 years. Alexis disappeared from the city that same week.